Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. Evil Ways is making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. Galaxy Warriors entourage has that look on their face. They know they've put the work in, and you can see how confident they are for the battle that lies ahead.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Move! Razor-sharp left hand by the Galaxy Warrior. Good biting, snapping shot by the Galaxy Warrior. Nothing there on the punch by Evil Ways. Halfway through this round, blocks the headshot. Flush right hand to the body. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm gonna bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's gonna try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's gonna have a guy in front of him.
Good right hand. Solid uppercut. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Considering the fact that in the last round, he got tagged hard, he looks great right now. Good power punch, the right hand landed. That's right where he wants him, backed up into the corner. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Evil Ways' jab lands well. The Galaxy Warriors left, working well that time. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Move. He's in bad shape. He's on wobbly legs. Teddy, he's got to tie up.
If he can. See, that's up to his opponent, Joe. It's not automatic that he's going to get what he wants to tie up. If his opponent steps back a little bit, he can keep this offense going and end his night.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand. What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Good right hand by Evil Ways.
Hello!
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Now these two corners have to do their job after both men went out and gave everything they had. Both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the other.
Yeah, well, what you have to do now in the corner, Joe, what you're alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck, you know, get him ready for the next round and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
If you're standing straight up, move that body. You need to move that body more. Listen to me. You're getting caught up. You're getting caught up and fighting.
The Galaxy Warriors off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good body shot. The right hand came home.
Come on.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. A headshot blocked. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. He scored well after being hit himself. Good block there by the Galaxy Warrior. A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
He just missed that shot up top. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Good job.
Nice block by Evil Ways. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
You got nice. Strickland, don't stand in front of him. You want to see that straight fight.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Just relax. Relax. Are you all right? Now I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up and don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
Start of round number 4. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard.
More punches.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Oh, that's a big hook right there. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Evil Ways. The Galaxy Warriors making me wonder if his legs are really, truly underneath him after being stunned earlier. I mean, you see him clinching here, Teddy.
And right now, he's starting to wonder whether or not that should be his nickname.
Relax.
Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Sound jab by Evil Ways. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Tried the hook, didn't get it.
You need to block more.
Good flush shot upstairs. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Scored well up top. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by the Galaxy Warrior.
Keep moving.
Just like that. Just like that.
90 seconds to go here in this round.
You're still not moving enough.
Evil Ways is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Come on, kid, focus.
He brings it downstairs with the hook.
All right, let's do it.
Upcut. Watch the hook.
Evil Ways is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Gets rid of that effort. He scores with the jab there. The Galaxy Warriors having a masterful round defensively. I love what we're seeing from the footwork with him. Very good movement, sound defensively. Is there anything he should be considering adding to that arsenal, though, right now?
Well, he's got to find spots for offense. You know, he's making his opponent miss. He's getting him off balance. He's frustrating him a little bit. You know, pop at the right time. You know, let it fly a little bit in the right spot. You keep your guy off balance. When you got him off balance, you make him miss, make him pay.
I need you to sit down on your punches. Sit down on your punches, all right? There you go. When you get close, uppercut and hook.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to wear you down. It's to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
Missed that uppercut.
You're not focusing.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Evil Ways.
Punch.
Halfway through round 6.
Yeah.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Evil Ways is stunned and staggered. Wow! Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Unload.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
The Galaxy Warrior's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
You had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy.
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw a straight right down the middle. I want you to bang the head and the body, all right? Upstairs, downstairs, over again.
It has been completely one-sided so far tonight, and he's in control as we start this round.
More punches, work the body, kid.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Evil Ways, his right hand working well that time. He scored well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Solid left hand to the head. At the halfway point of round 7. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Galaxy Warrior. Evil Ways has got to do more than this. I mean, you can't just sit there stationary and expect the night to go your way. This fight is going opposite of how he needs it to go right now.
Well, maybe it's not, Joe. Maybe he's given up already. You know, it's all about what's going on in the mind of a fighter. Maybe he's given in, and this is his way, believe it or not, of getting the ref to stop this fight.
Now he ties up there.
Use the jab.
That was a miss by the Galaxy Warrior. 10 seconds remaining in this round. And that's the end of round 7.
Start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That will put us in position.
There you go.
There's no need to fight his style. You're not going to win that way.
Relax, relax. You're okay. You're okay. Keep your hands up. You can keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down.
Got any more of these?
Teddy, the start of round number 8 here, as we look at your scorecard, the Galaxy Warriors got himself a slight lead, but still a lot of time to go here. He can't let off the gas pedal.
No, that would be the worst thing. Part of why he's ahead here is because he's on that gas pedal. What I mean by that, Joe, is his offense is keeping the guy at a certain range where he doesn't want to take chances. He doesn't want to do anything. He needs to keep that offense going.
Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize, and a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
I like the change he's made here. Real good judgment in these past few rounds of saying, I have to go to the body more.
Well, early on, he had a guy that was...
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. You can tell he's just looking to survive. The Galaxy Warriors holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Evil Ways his right hand scores well. A big hook to the head by the Galaxy Warrior.
More punches.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Doing what you're doing.
And this round comes to an end.
Good. Deep breath.
The Galaxy Warriors cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
Okay,
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Havatine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Hey, he counts, okay? Don't fight his fight.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Keep moving.
Back to the body.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. The Galaxy Warriors making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart, you're slick like this guy, and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
Upcut. Pace yourself.
Oh, you see him with the left to the head there?
You're not focused. Nice. Keep working the body.
Final 10
You're not
seconds.
focusing.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Listen, he's done. He is done. I want you to double up that jab and then finish off with the hook, okay? What?
And now they start round number 10. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Tap.
And we've reached the halfway. Evil Ways is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Nice block by the Galaxy Warrior. The Galaxy Warrior's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man. Oh, and there you go. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
And the round comes to an end.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, all right? Just keep boxing smart. It's over. He's tired.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Take a deep breath. Relax, relax. You're doing
11th round now underway. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard. Well, he's got a comfortable lead, according to you, Teddy.
Yeah, he just sat and had a very nice dinner. You know what? Don't be a garbone now. Finish up, clean yourself a little bit, use your napkin, walk away from the table, go digest your meal. Have your win.
pace yourself.
Evil Ways is going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
Halfway through this 11th round. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. He digs in with a left hand to the body.
left and right, left and right, left and right.
Well, he missed that right. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. And round 11 comes to an end. The Galaxy Warriors in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that prevent defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
They meet up one more time. The last round has arrived. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by the Galaxy Warrior.
Focus, relax.
Halfway through this 12th and final round, able to cover up that gut. Evil Ways has got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
He falls victim to that big hook. Well, and yet another big shot comes in. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. 10 seconds to go in this, the final round. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. A well-deserved win by the Galaxy Warrior. Unanimous decision, say the judges.
You can have your eyes closed and see that one, or almost closed.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.